We're gonna actually just do an introduction of The Last Cuentista by Donna Barba Higuera. This is a really amazing book. It won the Newbery Medal, 2021 Newbery Medal. So this is a really good book in my opinion. I loved this amazing book. And today we're just gonna sort of predict what's gonna happen. First of all, let's look at this, the cover. Wow, it's epic, right? Well, we can see that it's about a girl, correct? Okay, and what other things do you notice here? Well, there's a moon and some planets and like 1 billion stars, okay? That gives us a hint that maybe it's sort of about the starry, like some astronomical thing, right? Yeah, back here too, look at all these stars. What is this? Sort of looks like a flower. Oh, and there's a lot of plants around here, you see? So maybe this is also about plants. And let's see if we can see more. There's a rabbit there. Wonder what that means. Well, I am that myth of the rabbit on the moon. Who knows? Maybe that's it. What is that creature? It's sort of like a butterfly-ish fishy thingy. You see right here? If you look closely, it's a butterfly fishy thingy. I know that sounds strange, but it really is. A different creature. What does Cuentista mean? Hint, it's Spanish. Search it up. And when you search it up, does this make more sense? It's sort of like a tale, right? Sort of like a story in Spanish. And if so, do you think that these all make sense? Yeah, like these things look like fantasy. Perfect for a story. It sort of did remind me of story. So, do you think that this is about a story? But in that story, what are the elements you think that it's gonna be in the story? Yeah, like I said, lots of plants, astronomical, maybe the rabbit, maybe it's just a rabbit, maybe it's about rabbits, maybe it's about the moon, you know, with the rabbit thing. And then, hey, what about this? There's this, what is this? Probably the sun, right? And what about this? What does this look like? It looks like an amulet or like, I don't know, a rock or something. It might even be a strange creature, but it sort of looks like an amulet or something. So maybe that's also in the book. But really, I want to talk about this. We can see it's a girl, but like her face is split into two. One is like her regular face, and the other is sort of like it's like the muscle of the face, you know? So why didn't I split? Maybe to show the difference in humans? I don't know. And why do you think that what do you think that this like whole cover, okay? If it shows us this much, like if you had to just say what do you think about this in like 3 short sentences, what would you do? Okay. I think, 3 sentences or, you know, like it could be less than 3 sentences, how many sentences you want, but it can't be over 5 sentences, okay? So what this is, I think that in The Last Cuentista, judging from the title, this book is something about astronomy, a rabbit that might also be associated with the myth of the rabbit, and finally lots of plants and also creatures like that butterfly fishy thingy, and also there is an amulet, so that might also be part of the book. And also there is a girl with her face split into two, and I think that sort of shows a difference in humans. And I really do think that this story is about a story. Well, this is like the paper, the title, okay? This is the title, but here's the thing. I'm gonna remove this. Okay, I didn't actually put it on. Now there's something even more interesting. A snake, and it's in space. Okay, how big do you think this snake is? Goes all the way here. It's pretty much enormous and gigantic. And its head is like encased in fire. Have you ever seen something like this in your life? A gigantic snake coiling through the sky? Zilch, nada. Maybe I've seen constellations of snakes, and maybe I've seen like stars and maybe even shooting stars, but seriously, this I've never seen. But do you think this is also part of the story that we're talking about, or do you think that's something completely else? And what do you think this represents? Think about it, because though I just said that I didn't see this, can you think of anything in the real world that sort of represents this? A huge tail, like a trail, right? And at the head is like this, like we could, I'm not gonna give any hints. Hopefully you got it, okay? You got it. And if you guessed it was like a asteroid / meteorite, whatever. I don't know how you call like it. If it's an asteroid, meteorite, whatever. I don't care really, in a way, because that just makes my head spin. I'm gonna have to Google that too, along with what Cuentista really means. Well, I already know, but it's just a little nervous, just in case. But I'm pretty sure that I'm right. But you have to always search the web again, just in case. I think, it's like the meteorite or something, like like the rock or something is like the snake's head, and this is the meteorite or whatever's trail. That's what I think. If you had this as a pet, first of all, would you like this as a pet? And if so, what would be the name of this pet? Me? Shooter. Because they can shoot in the sky, right? Like a shooting star. Mostly, shooting stars are comets and asteroids and stuff, so it's sort of similar, actually. A lot similar. Though I don't know exactly what this is. Asteroids, well, really an asteroid is like an asteroid belt, so it isn't really necessarily flying. So it might be a comet. I don't know, my head's spinning again. I should really just, study some space more. I should study space more, but stargazing is amazing. I have to say that. I have been stargazing, amazing places. They're breathtaking and beautiful. I just love them. So stargaze at any national park and you are going to see a spectacular spectacle. You're gonna love it. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yes, we were predicting a lot, right? So if we sort of figure this out and this out, well, both of them sort of have astronomical stuff. So that's really a prominent feature here. So we've learned a lot. Oh, look at this. At the corner here, doesn't this sort of look like a meteor maybe? Or an asteroid? I mean, whatever. A comet or meteorite, or what is it? I don't care. Well, I do care, but point is, my head's spinning, so I'm not going to think about it a lot. So, does this represent the spider snake, or do you think it's something completely else, something like completely different? Then, just a quick question. Do you think you're going to like the book? I mean, never judge a book by its cover. I've heard that a billion times. I know. But still, whenever you look at a Star Wars movie or just a plain old movie, when you look at the cover, you already are sort of predicting how it's going to go. For example, if you see a movie with unicorns on it and you're a 13-year-old, you're probably going to be like, that movie, I don't know, I don't think I'll like it. Like an average 13-year-old probably would say, nah. Oh look, there's some PG-13 horror movies. Or at least, I can't watch any horror movies. It's not because my mom and dad say no. It's because I'm too terrified of them and so they don't really need to make me stop. Because I won't watch them even when I'm adult. Those kids probably will, stroll over to the Star Wars / Avengers / Batman, whatever aisle, right? Now, if you see something with like lightsabers flashing, lava and everything, an average 13-year-old is going to be like, oh, cool, let's see this one, right? So I think that you got the point. Though we shouldn't, when you looked at this book and when you've analyzed the cover more, do you think that you would like to read this book? Definitely. I definitely want to read this book. So next time we can dive right in, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this short introduction where we talked about this book and some of the title. I mean, not the title, sorry, of the cover. Because I think that the cover is very important in analyzing the story and predicting. Okay, wait, I should get my book back in with the cover. While I'm doing that, well, actually, I have nothing to do while I'm doing that. Luckily, I'm already finished with it. Sorry for that bang. Let me talk about Donna Barbara Higuera. Why am I doing this? Here's the thing. Because right here, I can read this out loud, okay? Just in case this is if I read this out loud, it's like a copyright something. I'm pretty sure it's not, but just in case, I'm gonna do quote and unquote, okay? Quote, Donna Barbara Higuera grew up in Central California and now lives in the Pacific Northwest. She has spent her entire life blending folklore with her experiences into stories that fill her imagination. Now she weaves them into picture books and novels. Donna's first book, Lupe Wong Won't Dance, won a PNBA Book Award and a Pura Belpre Award. The Last Cuentista is her second novel. Pretty impressive for her second novel, right? And also, the Pura Belpre Award is a high prestigious award. You should check out those kinds of books because I think I have made a book club about one book that did win that award. And oh yeah, I forgot to say unquote, but I think that everybody understands. So without much further ado, since we sort of also talked about Donna Barbara Higuera, it's time to say bye. Why? Because next time we're gonna just splash right into the book and we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna blast right in. And it's pretty cool that she grew up in California. I'm right now in California right now and delivering this video from San Diego.